Hello, my YouTube family. I'm coming to you today with a thought-provoking topic. I love to think outside the box, and so I thought of this. I'm thinking Donald Trump is one of the most controversial figures of the 21st century. He's loved by some and despised by many. Yet his children are secured financially. They don't have to worry about where they're going to sleep tonight, or do they have enough money to pay the rent, or what are they going to eat, or is the landlord going to come and kick me out of my house? No, they are secured financially. Now, where am I going with this? If you had a direct number to Barack Obama, you could call him anytime you want and say, "Hey, my friend Barack, I'm coming to the United States. Me and a few friends are coming and we need a private jet. We're going to need the best hotel." And you know that your friend Obama got your back. You know that once you say that to him straight up, hey, he's going to do it because he's your friend. Chances are a lot of us would go around and brag and we'd say, hey, Barack Obama is my friend. I know him. He's my friend. And worse, if he was your dad, you'd be like, hey, Barack is my dad. I know him like he's my father. And we go around with our chest high because Barack is our father, right? Now, what I'm thinking about is, what if we had that attitude? For those of us who are Christians, what if we had that same attitude toward God? What if we could say, what if we knew that because God is our Father, and because he promised in St. Matthew 7 verse 11, he says, if you then who are wicked knows to give good gifts to your children, he says, how much more will I, your Father in heaven, give good gifts to you if you only ask me? Do we trust man more than God? Because there are times when I can't speak for anybody else, but there are times when I'm on my knees and I'm praying for something. Hypothetically speaking, let's say I'm praying because I want to pay my school fee or something like that, right? I'm on my knees and I'm praying for the money to pay my school fees. And I get up off my knees and I'm still worried because I'm thinking, oh my God, I don't know where the money's going to come from, but I just finished praying and here I am worrying. But let's say, for instance, my mom calls and she says to me, don't worry, Natalie. Hey, Natalie, I got you. I'm going to pay next semester's tuition. No, trust me, because I trust my mom and I know that once she tells me that my tuition is going to be paid, it's going to be paid. That is off of my mind. Now tell me, what's the difference? Why can't we trust God like that? What is it? And why do we do it? Like, if we can't trust God like that, why do we carry the burden of Christianity? What's the point of it? Why do we call ourselves Christians? I'm not saying that everybody is like that. I'm just saying that it's something I notice even within myself sometimes. Like, if we can't trust God more than we trust a human being, what is the point? If I can't tell someone that because God is my Father, I know that I am rich, I know that I'll have everything I want and need according to what he sees fit for me. If I can't say that proudly, if I can't walk around with my chest high just like I would if Barack was my father, or if any wealthy person was my father who is well known, if I can't walk around like that when I say, with that posture, with that pride, when I say that the Heavenly Father, the God who owns everything in this world, is my Father, if I can't feel that level of pride when I say that, then what is the point? Why? Why do we have people who are Christians walking around looking like the world is about to fall apart? Like, you have people in the church who they don't know where the next meal is going to come from. That is not the plan that Jesus had, that God had when he sent his only son to die for us. That was not the plan. Jesus said, and this was in John 10 verses 10, where Jesus says, I came that they, which is we, may have a rich and abundant life, a satisfying life. That's the reason Jesus said he came to earth, for us to have life and to have it more abundantly, not just in heaven, but here on earth. So, I don't want to preach, but I'm saying, like, I don't believe in anything fake. It's either real or it's not. No, if I'm going to walk around and brag about Obama being my father, or any other rich man being my friend or rich person who I'm associated with, and be prideful because I'm associated with that person, I want to feel that way when I talk about God. A lot of Christians tend to think that being rich is a crime, or it's a sin. It is not. God wants us to have abundance. He wants us to have abundance. If you think about people like Solomon and David and all those kings back in the past in the Bible, they were rich. They had wealth. Now, the key is that you do not put any of those things before God, because anything that you put before the God of heaven is your idol. So I'll leave you guys with this. The next time, for those of us who are Christians, and for those who aspire to be Christians, followers of the Most High God, the next time that you tell somebody that you're a child of God, the living God, the one who owns everything, say it with pride. Say it like you're proud of it. Say it like you know that He has your back. And anything that He sees fit for you that is good, that is amazing, He will give it to you. Once you ask Him and He sees fit, because you do not know what you need. Only God knows. So sometimes we may ask for stuff that is not right for us, because we do not know what we need the next second from now. You could think that you need $1 million tomorrow, and God forbid, the next second from now, you might need a kidney transplant. You just never know. But He does. So He knows what's right for us, and myself included. I just think it's time that we start, taking God out of our mind space and allow Him to be as big as He is, and not as big as we, not as small as the capacity of our minds. I just wanted to come through and leave that with you guys. Enjoy yourselves. Have a blessed evening. I'm out. Please subscribe, like, comment. Let me know what you think of what I've said. Do your thing.